Do you believe Bob Iger and why he is stepping down?
Well, it was a very curious timing for the announcement. I think Iger's contract ran out next year, and so he's leaving on time, but this bringing it forward in the way that he has and the way that they've announced it in this quite abrupt way with Bob Chapek, who I think was always in the running to succeed him, but not the favorite by any stretch. So there were some eyebrows raised yesterday. I think Disney shares took a bit of a knock as well. So the timing was quite interesting and quite curious. But again, I guess the point here is whether what happens next with Disney, with streaming, with this big push they've made into streaming, whether the new management team with Iger there until the end of next year can continue this kind of incredible success that they've had for 15 years.
All right, so that's a big distinction, Matthew, and I'm glad you brought that up, because it's not like Bob Iger is completely out of the picture. Quite the contrary. He is still the executive chairman of this company. You know what I mean? So he's just not the CEO anymore. So how much should investors really worry about this, given the fact that Iger will be on until the end of next year?
I think they'll settle down a little bit when they digest this properly. He's going to continue running the creative side of the company. I mean, he said that pretty clearly yesterday. I guess that means the exciting and the fun stuff, right? There's the boring stuff, the spreadsheets, the operations, all of that will be done by Bob Chapek. But Iger, you remember, came from that side of the business. He was never originally the kind of creative heart of the company. But it is the most stimulating, most interesting side with the franchises they've got, with the big acquisitions that they've made, and the kind of creative powerhouse that the business has become. That all happened under him, and he keeps that. And I guess Chapek still will defer to him at least until next year. So the next 18 months, I guess 20 months or so, are really a chance for Chapek to kind of look under the hood and see what kind of company he's going to be running, while Iger kind of seamlessly transitions out. At least that's it in plan. But as we all know, that sometimes things don't always go according to plan.
All right, so in your mind then, Chapek, is he the long-term guy for Disney? Is he the next Bob Iger? Will we see him at the helm for a decade and a half?
Well, no, I don't think we will, because it's quite an extraordinary run. I mean, it was 15 years, don't forget. I mean, he pulled off kind of major acquisitions. He bought Pixar and Lucasfilm and Marvel, which was the big transformative one. These deals which really transformed Disney into this kind of monster of a company with that is the preeminent dominant owner of IP and of franchises in entertainment and in movies and in television. Kevin Mayer was vying for the job. He's running the streaming side of the business and their big push into streaming. So he'll be disappointed not to get the big job. But you know, he may be one for the future. I guess for here and now, in the sort of business that Disney is, with its parks and with its other franchises, Chapek is a safe pair of hands. But Iger's run really was pretty extraordinarily long. We won't see that again anytime soon.